or the better rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. He'll hand it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pulls it in. It's Jefferson.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the run, he'll let it go. Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
On the run, it's Wilkins. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who's on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense makes the recovery a turnover.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
First play of the drive, they look to the right. Getting set up. Here's second down. Wants to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. It's a fly to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Scott.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The pass rush closing in. The pass rush gets home.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
First down sack. Pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking downfield. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Hands it off on the counter. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. The Sun Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
They bring them down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
And this time, the defense is all over the quarterback run and bring him down short of the mark.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Anderson. Touchdown, Sun Devils, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Nice grab. It's Matthews. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Handing off on the draw play. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Fires it on the move. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's reeled in. It's Wilcox. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down after that previous play. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Finds his man. It's Jefferson. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Ball handed off. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Barber. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Movement here from the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Barber. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. 9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. And they'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up fourth down. And they will try out the field goal team here. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Here comes a handoff. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Takes the handoff again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the Sun Devils starting a new series here on 1st and 10. It's a run. Running back's got it.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Gain makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Catch made, a lot of space now. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain in the pitch and catch.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. First and goal, handoff. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, ASU. So the offense clicking now for building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is showing up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Butler. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And looking to throw now on first down. It's an out route, the catch made. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
And that pass falls incomplete. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The short completion of the tight end. And he'll pick up the first down, stopping at 27.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Productive drive so far as they reach the 40 with another first down. Looking to throw it on first down. That's reeled in. It's Matthews. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Jefferson. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. First and long now after the penalty. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Wilcox. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot right down the middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
The pocket breaking down. That one's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Pressure is coming. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Bites off a defender. And the tackle is made. Not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Dogs, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Boy, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver on this post pattern, a thing of beauty. Great throw by the quarterback coming off that back foot, and the receiver could not have run a better route.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking downfield, it's Yang. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
So one more play here before halftime. And it's a direct snap. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Vols will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Back comes the Arizona State offense out of the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Caught behind the line. It's Young. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Pitch and catch to the tight end. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is, leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a first down. The Sun Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Ball handed to the running back. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Short pass finds the tight end. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. On the run, it's Young. Has the first down and more. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Tailback takes the handoff again. And the Sun Devils are going to keep this drive rolling. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. They can't stop him. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, the pressure just couldn't quite get to him there. They forced him out to his right on that bootleg, but give him credit. He held his poise, looked at the entire field, couldn't find anybody open, then he just pulled it down and picked up a nice gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Sun Devils will line up now. It's first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. They can't punch it in on the ground. The defense holding firm there on first down.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Arizona State. So with playoff pressure for the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Barber. Breaks loose at the 45. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. And the wideout goes in motion. First down. Looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Wilcox. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
And it's a direct snap. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
It's a shotgun run call. Solid game, moves the ball to the 37. Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Short connection to the tight end here. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short on their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. He's running out of time here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
He's got it. He's up for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They open the 4th by going to the air. Moves out of the pocket. The sure hands. It's Brown. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to throw yet again. Grab behind the line. It's Anderson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
I mean, Chris, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Great job of the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, you get this deep into an opponent's side of the field and come away with 3 instead of 6. And, man, it is a letdown. That's certainly not what they're looking for here on 3rd and long from inside the red zone.
And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. He'd have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late in these obvious drop-back situations.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Fires it to the left side. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Now here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw again. Delivers quickly to the left side. This time a completion. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Volunteers will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. And he hauls it in, down inside the 30. Good grab by the junior. The Vols will have 1st and 10 here.
Now, the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend-but-don't-break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
They failed to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. Looking for a receiver. Grab near the sticks. It's Barber. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Volunteers looking to cash in this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down. Becoming a long march. The 11th play coming up. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. Past the 50. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Sun Devils. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Gets past the 35. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Now here's the toss play. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
How about this call here on 3rd down, Chris? They go with the RPO. The quarterback makes the right read. He's able to extend this drive by getting the yards that they needed to get to the marker.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up.
dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. And the kick is good. They add 3 points, but come up way short. That's how this ends. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk. They looked pretty good out there today, and a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.